MTV Sports.
Happy birthday, MTV Sports.
Happy birthday, MTV Sports!
What an amazing event indeed. That was just last night, and congratulations to all of you who won invites for the event, and thank you so much for sending your text in. Of course, this was just the second movie night, and we'll be having more to come right throughout the year, so stay tuned. Some amazing movies coming this year as well, and that's not all that we've got to talk about. Let's recap some of the best sports events we had in 2012. MTV Sports, of course, we always brought you the best of sports, whether it's international or local. And speaking of local, just some of the events that we had. We started off with Bangladesh Premier League. We had Sanat and Murli on the team last February. We broadcasted live, and the response we got from you was indeed amazing. So that was our very first event, something to be proud of. And later on, we were the official and proud broadcasters of 2012 London Olympics. Yes, we had it right throughout on MTV Sports and also the MTV Network, our sister channels, and the response we received once again from you was amazing. Thank you so much for being with us right throughout the time. And also to mention some of the other events we have had. We've had big matches. We've shown you the Joe Pete match last year, and we've even covered the Slad 1000 rally. We even showed you the Sri Lanka versus India boxing duel finals, and that was indeed an amazing duel. Right now, let me move on to some other events that we had in 2012, and one thing that really lasts in our memory is Shaggy live in concert. Last mid-year, we had Shaggy coming to Sri Lanka for the second time to perform live in concert, and the turnout, the crowd was indeed amazing. If you had the opportunity to witness it live, well, you know what I'm talking about. That event, Shaggy live in Shaggy live in concert, was indeed an amazing event. And I would say I have been a fan of Shaggy myself right throughout from the very beginning. I may have not expected him to put up such a show on stage after all these years, but no, he's still got it. He still got it in him, and his songs were great. His performance was amazing. Sri Lanka loved him. So that's an event we were proud of in 2012, and we are still proud of. If you tuned in last December, well, if you missed the live show, you would have seen it on screen on MTV Sports as well just last month. And talking about some of the other events we had in 2012, of course, MTV Sports is primarily a sports channel, but we have not forgotten the other genres as well, the genres that you love. Talking about one of them is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire season 1 took off last year, and it went on till November. We had amazing contestants right throughout. It was the first time it was done in English right in Sri Lanka. You've seen the Sinhala version, you've seen the Tamil version, but first time it happened in English on MTV Sports, and well, it was an amazing experience. So something about that we'll be talking a little later on as well. I'm sure some of you are a bit sad that it's no longer on air, and some of you are waiting to grab your phones and, well, call in to join again for another show of the same. So that's a surprise we're going to talk about later on. I'm not going to touch on that right now. And also, just to touch on some of the other events that we've had in our past year, like I mentioned earlier, the Debaters Season 1 Grand Finale. It was, for us as a team, the biggest event that we have done, and we are so proud of that event. That event marked well, I would say a historic moment in the MTV Sports calendar. Anne and the college were the winners, and that we're going to be talking to them a little later on as well. Right now, I think I've mentioned what were our pivotal moments in 2012, but you might want to have a look at it. You might want to go back and see how MTV Sports did in 2012. So that's what we're going to get into right now. We're going to show you how 2012 was for MTV Sports.
Nice things tonight, Sports.